When it comes to the U.S.S. North Carolina BB-55, there is so much in her rich history to tell. Both her and her sister ship, the U.S.S. Washington, would make up the North Carolina class of battleships. Her designation would be BB-55, due to the fact that she would be the 55th battleship built. She would be the first battleship built by the United States in 16 years. Considered a fast battleship, she would be the first of 10 ships of her kind to join the fleet during World War II. The United States Navy ordered the ship on August 1st of 1937. She would be built at the New York Naval Shipyard. Due to her sheer size, the building ways needed to be enlarged as well as reinforced. Her keel would be laid down on October 27th of 1937. The new battleship would cost a total of $70 million to complete. After nearly 4 years, the U.S.S. North Carolina would be launched on June 13th of 1940, and during the ceremony, she would be christened by Isabel Hoey. The huge ship would later be commissioned on April 9th of 1941 at 11:30 a.m. The commissioning ceremony would actually be 4 months ahead of schedule. The U.S.S. North Carolina would get the nickname Showboat due to the attention that her sea trials would get in New York Harbor. The U.S.S. North Carolina would be 728 feet 9 inches long. Her beam would be 108 feet 4 inches, and she would have a draft of 32 feet 11.5 inches. She would displace 35,562 tons. With a full load, that load would increase to 44,519 tons. The U.S.S. North Carolina would have 8 Babcock and Wilcox boilers that would produce 90,000 kilowatts or 121,000 shaft horsepower. The ship would be propelled by 4 General Electric steam turbines with 4 screw propellers. Her top cruising speed would be 28 knots. The ship's range would be 17,450 nautical miles at 15 knots. And the U.S.S. North Carolina had a crew complement of 1,800 men. Her armament would include 9 16 45 caliber Mark VI guns, 20 5-inch 38 caliber dual-purpose guns, 16 1.1-inch anti-aircraft guns, and 18 50 caliber machine guns. Her armor included a 12-inch belt, 16-inch gun turrets, 5.5-inch decks, and 14.7-inch conning tower. She would be fitted with 3 Vought OS-2U Kingfisher float planes and 2 catapults on her fantail for launching. Upon completion of her sea trials, her first deployment would be to the Pacific Theater of Operations, and she would arrive at Pearl Harbor on July 11th of 1942. The U.S.S. North Carolina BB-55 would go on to serve in every major naval offense across the Pacific. She would ultimately earn a total of 15 battle stars, which would make her the U.S. Navy's most highly decorated battleship of World War II. As illustrated in this map, we'll follow each of the ship's involvements. So the first involvement would be the arrival at Pearl Harbor on July 11th of 1942. 2 Guadalcanal, Talagai landings from August 7th through the 9th of 1942. Number 3, the Battle of Eastern Solomons, August 24th of 1942. 4, the BB-55 would be torpedoed September 15th of 1942. 5. The Solomons Campaign from 1942 to 1943. 6. The recovery of Gilbert Islands from November to December of 1943. 7. The bombardment of Nauru Island on December 8th of 1943. 8. Formation of the Task Force 58, January 20th of 1944. 9. The invasion of the Marshall Islands from January to February of 1944. 10. The bombardment of Roy and Namur Islands, Kwajalein Atoll, January 29th to 30th of 1944. 11. The Central Pacific Carrier Raids from February to April of 1944. 12. The landings on the north coast of New Guinea in April of 1944. 13. 10 downed pilots rescued April 30th of 1944. 14. Bombardment of Penelope Island May 1st of 1944. 15. The Marianas Campaign from June of 1944. 16. A bombardment of Saipan June 13th of 1944. 17. Be the Battle of the Philippine Sea, and that would be June 19th to the 20th of 1944. 18. The Philippines Campaign, November 1944 to January of 1945. 19. The Typhoon of December 18th, 1944. Number 20. The South China Sea Foray, January 10th to the 20th of 1945. 21. The carrier strikes on Japan, commencing February 16th of 1945. 22. The bombardment of Iwo Jima, February 19th to the 22nd of 1945. Number 23. The U.S.S. Franklin bombed March 19th of 1945. Number 24. The Okinawa Campaign, March through April of 1945. Number 25. The bombardment of Okinawa, March 24th and April 19th of 1945. 26. The battleship would be hit by a 5-inch shell on April 6th of 1945. 27. The bombardment of Hitachi Industrial Complex, Honshu, Japan, July 17th through the 18th of 1945. Number 28, 2 downed pilots rescued, August 10th of 1945. And number 29, BB-55 anchors in Tokyo Bay on September 5th of 1945. So, the 8 ribbons on the superstructure were earned by North Carolina for her service in the Pacific Theater. She served in every major naval offense in the Pacific area of operations during World War II, earning 15 battle stars. The 3 silver stars on the Asiatic Pacific Campaign Medal represent the 15 battle stars. The battleship used this style during the war. Looking at the battle stars, the top row, we have the American Defense Service Medal. The A is for active service in the Atlantic. On the side of that, we see the American Campaign Medal. So in the middle row now, we have the Asiatic Pacific Campaign Medal with 3 silver stars. On the side of that, we have the World War II Victory Medal. On the side of that, we have the Naval Occupational Medal. And on the bottom row, we have the Philippine Republic Presidential Unit Citation. Next to that, we have the Philippine Liberation Medal with Bronze Star. And finally, after that, we have the Philippine Independence Medal. After briefly serving as a training vessel for midshipmen, the U.S.S. North Carolina, BB-55, would ultimately be decommissioned on June 27th of 1947. She would remain in the Navy's Reserve Fleet in New Jersey until she was stricken from the record on June 1st of 1960. The U.S. Navy was scheduled to ask for bids to sell the ship for breaking up at the scrapyard. Once it was announced the ship would be lost, the citizens of North Carolina started a campaign to save their historic ship. Admirals in the North Carolina Navy raised the needed funds in each county, and the state school children also pitched in with dimes for the campaign. The campaign was a huge success, and the battleship arrived at the mouth of Cape Fear River near Southport, North Carolina on October 1st of 1961. The next day, she would be towed 30 more miles up the river to her new berth in Wilmington. The state's World War II memorial was dedicated in April in 1962 and is still in operation today as a museum ship. The U.S.S. North Carolina BB-55 is located at 1 Battleship Road, Wilmington, North Carolina 28401, and I'll be sure to put the official link to her in the description below.